Guldfest hela dagen. Mjöl från livets kvar. Guldfest hela dagen. Stort, det har vi alltid gjort. Så det är guldfest hela dagen.
Hello everyone, hope you're all keeping well. My name is Brian and I just started this little channel from Belfast, Northern Ireland, and I thought I'd call myself Belfast Techie Guy. So I've been using Xiaomi phones for about 6-7 years. I just received my new Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE edition, so I thought I'd give it a quick unbox and go through some of the stuff with you. So this is the Snowflake White 8 gig RAM and 256 gigabyte ROM. So plenty of storage and everything. So I got this imported and it came today. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with taking the seal off, and this knife is sharp. I've actually took chunks of my fingers with it. So let's put that over here. So it's very plain box, so sort of the gold writing and stuff on it. Tells you all the details. 5G, which I get sometimes here. I don't get in the house, but I get outside the house. All your details and stuff at the side, bottom, and like I said, pretty plain box. Okay. Okay, and I'm using this camera here is the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G. It's yellow edition, and I got this phone because my daughter needs a new phone, so I thought I enjoyed the old edition so much, I thought I'd get the new edition. So that's that there. Okay. This is the wee rubber case. So you've got your pin poke thing. And then here you've got all your paperwork. So warranty card, quick start guide, your safety information, which everyone reads, of course. This is your headphone adapter, because there's no headphone jack in this, so you have to use Bluetooth, which I'm happy enough with. I've got 2 wee Bluetooth headsets, and then this is the rubber case. So this just to slap it on and protect your handset. Okay, so here it is. The Mi 11 Lite 5G new edition. Kind of stupid name, but a lot of Xiaomi phones are kind of strange named. I've been using them, I'd say 6-7 years. I started off with the big one. It was a Mi Max, I think it was called. And it was great fun, so it was. I've kind of stuck with them since, and I went back to using like Samsungs and stuff, but always come back to these. So featherweight design, so it's very, very light. I believe it's 158 grams. So, and the thinness of it, if you can see here, it's 6.81 millimeters. So it's very, very thin, you know. For to me, it's the thinnest phone you could probably get at the minute. I think there's a Motorola which is thin, or claims to be thin or thinner. But yeah, so there's the camera. Okay, so 90 Hz AMOLED screen, but double vision support, so you can use that on stuff like Netflix and Amazon Prime, I think, and other streaming services. I've never used it yet because my past phone didn't have it. 90 hertz. You've got 120 hertz, and you've got 60 hertz, which is kind of the old hertz resolution. You can notice the difference. You know, my partner Megan, her handset's 60 hertz, and for like scrolling on like Google, Facebook, and social media, it's more like that. As for this would be like that, you know, so it's faster. Then, so to me, it's a happy medium. You know, it doesn't use as much power in the battery. This here, the 64 megapixel camera, there's a triple camera. So there's the 64 with the silver ring on it. Yeah, the camera bump doesn't even stick out very much. 8 megapixel wide angle for kind of like taking photos of like building, whatever. And the macro camera for taking photos of like, I don't know, dead insects or small things that kind of useless, but you know, sometimes I use it. And then that's your flash, which is pretty good flash on it. So that's everything there. Yeah, so like I said, it's so light. So the camera is pretty much the same as this one. And the bezels around the side here, they're 1.88 millimeters, which is, you know, really thin too, and it's all the way around, so you've got symmetrical everywhere, you know, so that's good. So the actual screen, you know what, hold on, I'll just take this off, just peel this off. Oh, alright, we'll go. Oh, she's sticky. Okay, that over there. Okay, so there's a wee screen protector on it. You can just about see it around the camera lens, or the front facing camera. Yeah, so there you go. And there's a reflection of my Xiaomi 11 there. So this is, just give me a wee second to take this one off. Okay. Oh. There we go. So that's that. So this is the snowflake white. I got this because I think it's cool looking, you know. Look at that. Nice. You can, yeah. I got it, well, because I like it, and then I'm constantly hearing about snowflakes, people being offended by you fart in the bus or you say fuck to someone, they're crying, so they're the snowflakes of this generation. So I thought I'd get a snowflake phone. So there you go. That's that. So it's a 6.5 inch AMOLED screen with corner Gorilla Glass 5 to keep you protected. You know, I think it's on both sides. You know, it's glass double sided. This isn't metal as far as I know. It's a plastic, but like, you know, it looks metal to me, and like, wow, look at that. You know, very shiny, modern. I think it's futuristic looking. So but yeah, so I'm going to turn it on. So the screen, it's 90 hertz. Oh, come on, see if there's any battery on it. Yep. So Mi, powered by Android. That's 240 hertz touch sampling. So if you're a gamer or anything like that, there you've got, you know, it's more sensitive for playing games and more responsibility on the touches. Okay, so it's gonna load up. Oh, Mi 12.5 years alone. Okay, I think, oh, this is new looking. United Kingdom. United Kingdom. Oh, sorry. My SIM's not in this yet. So it's not, but okay. There's my Wi-Fi there, Skynet. because if COVID doesn't kill us, the Terminators will. I'm going to be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to put my password in, and then maybe download some apps and have a wee play about, okay? Okay, that's me back. So I'm going to set up a fingerprint. It's at the side here. That wee button there. So thin, but it works perfect. Let me just put a wee pin in here. Okay. So there you go. Add fingerprint. There you go. So you just keep pushing the button, keep touching it. Yep. So that's that one done. I turned the personalized ads off. A lot of people complain. Now, so you've got the classic MIUI or the App Drawer, kind of like normal Android, or this is more like iOS. I just prefer that, even though I'm not a big Apple fan. So complete up set. Okay. That didn't take that. And there's the wee camera punch hole. That's so small. It's 20 megapixels. So just wait, that's the loading apps, it says. The camera does a lot of cool things, which I'll get to once we're loaded up and stuff. Yeah, it's like time freeze, magic zoom, nighttime lapse, freeze frame video, like a slow shutter and parallel world, and there's different features like the zoom in while the camera's not moving, but it looks like you're moving and stuff. So yeah, there's loads and loads of features. You know, so this is me. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi and everything. So there you go. Okay, so I have no apps on it really at the moment because okay, they're updating some of the things, or some things on it you don't really need. Luckily, you can delete it all. You know. So system. So these are a few apps which come on it. One that updater, it's for updating for your monthly software and security updates. Recorder, Mi Notes, security. The security and the cleaner one's very good. The cleaner one, I would use that probably once a day, and it deletes like old files and stuff you don't need. Now this is all shit you don't need. Like, well done. Okay, wallpaper, carousel, that's okay. Bubble, shooter, puzzle, guardian, dust settle, they're all shit you don't need. So I will be deleting them. So that's them updating. Yeah. So they'll be in the games. Goodbye. Good riddance. Bubble, shooter, fuck. Okay. Jules Blast. Wow. Dust Quest. They sound like cheapy, like crappy versions of other games. You know, I'm not a big gamer on mobile devices. I do love gaming on my Xbox, but not on a smaller screen. Let me see. Okay, so yeah. So you slide down here. That's your notification or your quick togs to different things. Dark mode, mute, screenshot. You can do long screenshots, screen record, power saver, hotspots, night mode, dark mode, every sort of mode. your access to your settings. That's when you have your SIM card in. That's you connected to Skynet. Bluetooth, because I use a Mi watch as well. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fanboy of them. I don't care about that. That's your notifications. So slide down from this side is notifications. Slide down by that side is your toggles. Now this mode, I take this off and use the one hand, the no buttons mode. So, or anyway, back into the settings. So, okay. There we go. There's an update. Pretty big update. I'll download that. Optimize system. So that's that. Okay. So in here basically tells you a lot of stuff. The name, how much memory, how much gigabytes I have left. So I've plenty there. This is your MIUI version. And your Android. Now, as far as I know, it's Android 11. So that's that way your Android. Okay. So, how do you get this? Oh, there we go. 11, and I got like a wee cat there came up. Okay, right. Oh, here, check this out. So, always on display as well. So you've got that. The blue would be if you get a notification. So there's an update coming. So watch this. So if you use your wrong finger, it doesn't work. So quick. So okay. So security. You're always on display, which again, I keep that on. You get your notifications 30 raised awake, double tap. So if you're laying flat, you can sort of check. So, you know, there you go. Works perfect. The wallpaper, launch camera. So double press the volume down. That's up here. So that's your volume, up, down, and your power button. Display. Let me see. So you've got your light and your dark mode. There's dark mode there. It works on everything, every single app on your phone, which I love because, you know, it's sort of bedtime and stuff. Reading mode. You've got your reading mode to help your eyes at bedtime. The refresh rate. It's sitting at 60 hertz. If you like I was talking about, so 60 hertz would be a lot slower. Also 90 hertz is smoother. Now there is 120 hertz, which is really smooth, but this does me. So that's me sitting at that. Just check and see what else. So you display your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, and all that jazz. Your sound. You know, you've got like natural sounds and stuff on this. Notifications. That's like I was talking about the different your control system, or sorry, control center is the right slide. That's the left side. You know, apps, additional. Okay, so in additional, you've got one handed mode, clear speaker. You know, if you want to. So that clears dust from your speaker. Memory extension. Now this is something. So with this, it gives you an extra 3 gig of RAM, virtual RAM. So I've got 8 gig of RAM. So this gives you like 11 gig of RAM, which is a lot of different phone companies are doing that now as well. So yeah, well, there's loads of stuff in these. You know, you go into the settings. You have a video mode for helping sort of, so apps, your battery and performance, so that you can put like a battery saver mode on if you need to. You know, your digital well-being, special features. Now these are a lot of things you only get with MIUI, but other companies are doing similar. Game turbo, so that's if you're playing a game, you can hide notifications, stuff like that. Video toolbox, that's really good. You can play videos or say YouTube where you don't have to watch the video, so you can put it back in your pocket if you're listening to like a podcast or anything. That's a very good add-on. Float windows if you're watching a video where you're on Facebook. Light mode, second space, it's something I don't use, but you can use second space as a sort of, it's almost like two phones in one. So you've got, say, your personal phone here, and then you use a different fingerprint to change to the next mode, which would be, say, your work mode. And so you can, depending on what finger you use, you can go into like your full-fledged proper phone, or maybe your business phone with another finger. Like I said, I don't use it, but it's there. And just your apps and stuff like that. Yeah. So your location and everything. Display. Find the display. So it changed all that. Full screen mode. That's all your apps are full screen. So just go and have a look here. Yeah, so there's that update, but I'm not going to do it yet because then I'll have to wait again. So that's your notifications. You can change your notifications, what way you get them. Your home screen. That's your, like I said, Google Discover. I've got my Google Discover field here as well. System navigation. Oh, here we go. So, system navigation. Oh, let me just check. Dark mode is on. So that's if you want to use buttons. And this. So now it's all, that's the kill apps. You do everything sort of swiping left, right, up, down, X to kill. So there's plenty there. Settings are very good. Easy to use. Going from maybe an iPhone to this might be a bit complicated, but you will get there. So camera. Okay. So location. I keep my location on from my photos because then you can see where you took them. So yeah. Let me see. Give us a wee second. So this different modes. You've got Pro mode. You've got your video mode. You've your wide angle video. You've your 2x zoom mode. Let me go back in there. You've got, if you can see that, so 720, 180, 4K. Your settings, your different settings for everything. Image stabilization. All sorts of. You have your super macro, your AL cam track. There's so much. Photos. You have HDR on, you have your flash, which is very bright. It doesn't look that bright there, but it is. Your AI mode, so it would make sort of your greens and stuff sort of more punchier. Let me see. Your different screen size, if you want a full screen camera, or again, super macro. Portrait. I love portrait mode. Usually for like selfies, you blur the background. It just looks more professional. You can obviously put timers and stuff on. Movie frames. More. So yeah, look at the settings in this. You have night mode, 64 megapixel, sort of raw. Short video. Okay, so like I said, night mode, 64, short video, panorama. So sort of, you can take long shots of like things, like I don't know, at the beach or something. Say, documentary, vlog. That makes it sort of edits your stuff. Oh, sorry. Vlog mode, slow motion. So that's like I've used that with my children and stuff, you know, at the park, and you're pushing them on the swings, and then it's slow motion. It's cool looking, novelty but cool. Time lapse mode, movie effects, long exposure, dual video. That's good. You can record, say, at a concert of you watching the act, and then your sort of reaction would be in the corner, so it's the two cameras. Clone. This is to make maybe 2 or 3 of you in one scene. You know, again, very good. Sort of, I'll take a couple of wee quick photos here. I'll just give us a second. Boop. Okay, so if you look at these, it's just, so that's your wide angle. So definitely, I'm standing next to it. That's me next to the tree, and that's the wide angle, so it definitely works. Let me see. Look at this bad boy, 1984. This is. It's the year I was born. So you've got that. You've got that. There's the macro mode. Just move it over here. You've got macro mode, or portrait mode, sorry. So you'll see it sort of blurs the background. And then if we go up to here, super macro. Now, like I said, you'd use this for getting up close to things, so it's a mode I don't really use that much. You know, I find it hard to get the focus on things. So if I just put that there, maybe. There we go. Oh, it's gone. So, well, it's not working with me at the moment. It's, like I said, it's kind of a nuisance. Okay, nope, definitely not. So video. So like I said, you've got 4K. And you've got steady mode up here, which takes the 4K away, so not worried about that. I will go back into 4K, and then so just go around here. Yeah, so there you go. Go up above here. Where's my Tom Jones racing dolls? My little sheep. Oh, and then there we go. So if I go back into my gallery, zoom in, zoom out. You know, I don't really need to do that right now. So that's the tree, like the wide angle. That's me standing normal. That's normal camera again. It's a zoomed in. That's macro. And then there's 4K. Let's go around here. So you have 2 speakers as well. So there you go. So one is here, and one is here. Okay. So there we go. So have I got YouTube on this? YouTube. Okay. Let me see. Okay. This guy, thanks. So let's go on to Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G. Okay. Oh, this is the music app, sorry. So this is YouTube. Normal YouTube. So I was wondering why. So there we go. He's my favorite YouTuber for sort of tech stuff. He's a good sense of humour, kind of crude, a bit like myself. Dark sort of sense of humour, but very good at what he does. I'll let you just, hopefully he doesn't mind.
0.55 inches, but the fact you've got a reasonably skinny frame, quite slender bezels as well, and those lovely rounded corners means that the phone is quite comfortable to clutch. You've got a selection of colours to choose from, including vibrant blue.
Okay, so I hope TechSpert doesn't mind me doing that, but yeah, 2 speakers, pretty good sound from both of them. You know, from, like I say, the top one's in here and the bottom one's there. Your USB-C charger, which is 30 watts, and that's your SIM card, goes in there, and your memory card. You know, so yeah, there's plenty there. I'll move Michelangelo out of here, and it's also, you can use Google Pay. And I'm diabetic, so NFC is essential for me to use my to do my bloods. You know, and there's the screen brightness right up. You know, it's great. There's my apps downloading. You know, all my apps which I use, Poco as well. But I do love my Xiaomi phones. So this phone, to me, you know, the phone I'm using, it's basically the same phone, but this has got a new processor, and I just find, you know, the build quality of it like 5 out of 5 easily. You got everything you need. You've got, it fits in your pocket. It's not heavy. It's not bulky. You know, it charges pretty quick. The cameras are brilliant on it. You know, I can't really show you too much because I'm in the house and it's night time. But the cameras, you know, for everything. I was in Glasgow last weekend, and I was over in London a few months back, and it just, you know, it's brilliant. And anyone sees me using it, asks me, you know, what phone's that, and you know, it's always get compliment, and again, the look of it, you know, it's definitely a, you know, I hope they bring a Mi 12 Lite out. What else? 5G in this here, I get different. I get about 200 megabytes per second up here usually, and in the Belfast city centre, I get really fast. Like at the airport, actually, I downloaded a 45-minute TV show in about 2 seconds, sitting at the bar. So you know, it's crazy fast it is. And there's 3 years of software with this, and 3 years of security updates. So you know, if you do buy it, you're gonna and keep it for a while, you definitely worth your money. I got this model for about £200, just over £200, say, with delivery and stuff. But I done it the cheap way through AliExpress. But Xiaomi UK and Amazon, they would do them. You know, they would do deals and stuff. You know, you can't get them, you can pay them off, or you can get them on contract. So they're definitely out there now and are popular. So yeah, to me of this year, I've maybe had 3 phones, and the Mi 11 Lite 5G would be my favourite. Now this, because this is the new edition, I'll say that one is my favourite because, you know, it's the same phone, just a different chart or a different chipset inside. So this is my first video. I've probably blathered on a bit too much, but you know, I get nervous talking to no one, you know, in videos. Oh, I forgot to do selfie camera. Gives me a second. Okay. Pop. Okay, so the selfie. So that's me. Don't worry about me. But you know, that's your 20 megapixel camera, and then there you go. This is the portrait mode I was talking about. Sort of, so you know, it blurs sort of the background out. So yeah, definitely a brand new handset, and I'll be using whatever comes next with it. you know, the next generation, the next, like I said, I've used them for 7 years. But yeah, so what I need to do now is find out how to get, you know, I can't really afford to buy phones constantly, but I'm hoping I've got a full-time job, maybe do this sort of just part-time for a bit of fun, you know, try and get some phones, and then maybe do competitions and giveaways and stuff with them. I just thought, I'm from Belfast, and you never really hear anyone from Belfast doing these things. You know, we're kind of, we've forgotten about Ireland over here, you know. So I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do a wee video, and, you know, if people can like it and share it and subscribe, maybe I can do more, and, you know, play it by ear and go from there. Okay, so thank you for listening, and have a good time, good day. Bye bye.